After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on the 21st ranked team, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. It's Brown. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Morris. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball. Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Using his legs is Johnson. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board for it.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The carry. And we'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
He'll pitch it. They make the for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
And completion makes it second and short. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run at the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Third down play for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Back to pass. It's Drones. That's caught. It's Hairston. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. He's got it near the end zone.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
A solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Brown. Receiver makes the grab. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The shotgun running play call. That run moves the ball across the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Golden Bears pick up enough for a first down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little...
The pass is intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. On the run, it's Stewart. And we're able to get him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Up and over the man. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
That's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but they really have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
And there's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Doggies will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And the quarterback just sneaks it.
No, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the...
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. He This is a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Brown. The pocket breaking down. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Stuck right there at the line, no gain.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Pressure is coming. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Throwing off play action. Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there at defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Brown. Running out of time in the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Looking for a receiver. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to settle out and bring the pressure.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd and long. He feels the pressure, does a good job of getting rid of it, but he caught a break here. That ball's thrown off of his back foot, kind of hanging in the air. I thought the defense had a chance at a turnover.
Turner to be brought down. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. And the Hokies looking to run some tempo here. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This offense really clicking.
This is just a great job by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's James. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Brown. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense...
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Catch made in space. Look out. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Bears will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. Play action here on first down. That's caught. It's Stewart. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To the air, it's Drones. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He lets it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
And the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Hokies are on the move here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they'll give it to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. The Hokies are going to cash in here in the red zone. On 1st down, it's play action. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Makes the defender miss. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cal. They were not going to catch him that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone. Team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's field and returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game and eventually...
It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's an option look. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. It's a toss play to the right. The Hokies moving quickly down the field here.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. He gets the 1st and more. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down play coming up. Bringing it back across the 40, inside the 20. Touchdown, Cal. The defense contributes 6 points. And on this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up.
Man, Chris, think about this. There's so much at stake. You're trying to win a conference championship. Who knows? Maybe move on, get to the postseason, into a playoff, and to come up with a play like this from your defense where they create the turnover and score themselves to tie this thing up. This is going to be an exciting finish.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him back, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st down here for this offense. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Back to throw. It's Drones. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And here's the handoff. Coming up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. Sends right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass. It's Brown. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage seam gets the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
There's a 1st and 10 play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Stewart. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And the Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, and era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not much on the return, but a pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Looking to throw. It's Brown. The pass rush closing in. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Keeping it on the ground here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on 3rd down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down. And he's able to do that here in the 4th quarter.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Brown. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. This might be for the ball game. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Green.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up second down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Caught over the middle. It's Green. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Looking to throw. It's Drones. Defense is coming after him. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Boy, what a big-time run here by this quarterback. Does a good job of getting the first down, and he gets out of bounds to save himself. Here we are, critical moment in this game, and the quarterback's delivering.
Looking deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. And they will score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2. Try to win it right here. And he'll be stopped short. An enormous play by the defense. A game-saving moment here as they preserve the lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands seam all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.